Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Jane, where we make learning English a journey, not a task. I'm Jane.
Hello, Jane, and hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back here with you today.
The pleasure's all mine, Mark. How have you been?
I've been excellent, thank you. Full of energy and ready for our chat.
Ready is great. I'm feeling quite relaxed myself. I took it easy this morning.
Oh, that's lovely. A relaxing start to the day is a real gift.
It really is. And that actually brings us to our topic today. We're going to dive into our daily lives and habits.
Daily habits. This is a topic that connects all of us. Everyone has a rhythm to their day.
We certainly do, and it's a perfect subject for practicing common English phrases. But before we get started, we have a quick favor to ask.
Yes, if you're enjoying our podcast, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. It truly helps our channel grow.
Thank you. We appreciate all of our listeners. All right, Mark, let's begin at the very start of the day. Waking up.
Ah, the moment of truth.
So, Mark, how is your morning? Are you a person who leaps out of bed?
Not exactly. I'm definitely a slow starter. The sound of my alarm is quite harsh.
I understand. Mine used to be, but I switched it to a gentle melody. It makes a big difference.
That's clever. My phone just plays a loud buzz. I hit the stop button immediately, but then...
Then you hit the snooze button?
Yeah, I always promise myself just 10 more minutes of sleep.
And do you get up after 10 minutes?
Sometimes, yes. Other times, I end up hitting snooze 2 or 3 times. So, my start to the day is a bit of a rush.
That sounds chaotic. My morning is much more scheduled.
Tell me about it. I need to know your secret.
I like to wake up right as the sun is coming up. I enjoy seeing the light change.
Wow, that's early. What's the first thing you do?
The most crucial step, stretching and meditation. I spend 10 minutes sitting quietly. It clears my mind.
That sounds wonderfully calm. I run straight to the kitchen.
For coffee?
You know it. I need that strong, hot coffee to feel human.
I'm a tea person myself. I enjoy a mug of black tea with a slice of lemon.
That sounds refreshing. After your tea, do you have breakfast?
I do. I like a savory breakfast, maybe scrambled eggs with a little spinach. I take my time with it.
I'm the opposite. My breakfast is simple because I'm usually pressed for time. A bowl of cereal or some fruit.
That's a good grab-and-go meal. So, after eating, we prepare for the day.
Yes. I take a quick shower to fully wake up. I prefer a cool shower to feel energized.
A cool shower? I like a very warm shower. It helps me feel relaxed before a busy day.
And then the next challenge, getting dressed.
I find that so stressful. I have a full wardrobe, but I often feel like I have nothing suitable.
I used to feel that way. Now, I keep things simple. I have a rotation of just a few colors, mostly shades of green and brown.
That's a great system for efficiency. I spend too long debating between a blouse and a sweater.
So, then it's time to go to work.
Yes, and how do you travel to your office?
I take the subway.
Is it usually full?
It can be, especially during peak hours. But I don't mind too much. I use the time to listen to music or language lessons.
That's productive. And I walk to work.
Really? That must be a nice distance.
It is. It takes me about 25 minutes. I listen to a podcast, a very good one.
Excellent choice. I bet that walk is a great way to start the workday.
It is. I get some fresh air and I feel alert when I arrive. So, we're at work. What's the first item on your agenda?
More caffeine. I get a cup of coffee, turn on my computer, and check my calendar. I need to see all my meetings for the day.
Smart. I do a quick check of my inbox. I respond to anything urgent right away.
My job involves a lot of analysis and reporting. It requires long periods of concentration.
Mine is more about communication. I spend a lot of time on calls with clients and colleagues.
And what about lunchtime? That's always a highlight.
I always pack my lunch from home. It's healthier and it saves money. I usually bring a rice and bean salad.
That's very well planned. I'm less organized, so I usually buy my lunch from the small market walk the street. And buy a soup and a roll, usually.
That works too. A little walk outside is important. The afternoon slump hits me around 3:30 p.m.
Ah, the famous 3:30 p.m. feeling. All my coworkers and E seem less energetic and a bit distracted.
When it hits, coworkers often grab a coffee or some chocolate from the office kitchen, and that little pause gives us a chance to see each other and start chatting.
Yeah, it becomes a mini break where people share stories, joke around, and catch up a bit.
That's interesting. So even a slump can create a positive moment in the office.
Yes. But Jane, you forget the moment that makes my coworkers and me feel even more positive.
Oh? What moment is that?
At 5 p.m., work is done. All of us go to home, and it's the best part of the day.
Oh yeah, it is really the best part for us, and I'm walk through home so happily.
And I head back to the subway.
So, what's the very first thing you do when you get home?
I immediately change my clothes. I put on comfortable, casual wear. It's like a mental signal that the workday is over.
I do the same. I trade my work shirt for a comfy hoodie, and I greet my pet, a parrot named Percy.
A parrot! How wonderful! Is Percy happy to see you?
He is. He usually squawks, "Hello," very loudly and asks for a seed.
That is so charming. I live with my roommate, so I usually say hello and then start making dinner.
Do you like cooking, Mark?
Actually, I'm less of a cook. I usually make something fast and simple, like a big omelet, or I order takeout once or twice a week. What about you, Jane? Do you like cooking?
I do. It's a great way to unwind. I enjoy preparing a simple, fresh meal, maybe some grilled fish with roasted vegetables.
So, after dinner, what do you do with your evening?
I like to focus on my hobbies. I like to knit while listening to an audiobook.
That's fantastic. And I've been learning to play the guitar recently.
Wow, how long have you been playing? And what was the first song you learned?
I started about 6 months ago. The first song I learned was Let It Be by the Beatles. It took me a few weeks to get it right.
That's impressive. Do you practice every day?
I try to practice most evenings for about 30 to 40 minutes. It really helps me relax. What about you? What did you knit last time?
I made a small scarf. It was a gift for my friend.
That's lovely. Knitting seems really calming.
Yes, it is. And sometimes I watch a show or listen to music while knitting.
What about the bedtime? Do you go to bed early?
Yes, I do. I'm a morning person, remember? I try to be in bed by 10:30 p.m.
Wow, that is early. I'm usually brushing my teeth around that time.
I read for about 20 minutes, then turn out the light. Lights out by 11 p.m.
I'm usually awake much later. I find myself watching a documentary or catching up on a new series until close to midnight.
And then you're tired in the morning. It's a never-ending cycle, Mark.
It is, but it makes for an interesting routine.
It certainly does. So, when you're watching a documentary or series, do you ever find yourself working? Do you check work emails in the evening?
Oh, good question. I try not to. I check my phone once, maybe around 7 p.m., just to make sure nothing is urgent. But after that, I put it on silent and keep it away. Separating work and home life is important.
That's very disciplined. I struggle with that. Sometimes I find myself reading a work report on my laptop right before bed.
Oh, that sometimes be annoying. But speaking of work, what about home chores? How do you handle it? Do you do the dishes right after dinner, or do you leave them until the morning?
I try to clean up immediately. Since I enjoy cooking, I actually find cleaning the kitchen quite satisfying. It gives me a feeling of being completely done with the day. How about you?
I'm the same way. A clean kitchen makes the morning much better. After the dishes are done and I've practiced my guitar, I usually prepare my bag for the next day. I pack my lunch and lay out my clothes.
Oh, preparing the bag and clothes the night before is smart. That definitely helps with your early start.
It saves me so much time and stress in the morning rush. So, before you turn off the lights, do you have a specific bedtime ritual?
Yes, I do. It's simple, but I find it helps. I always make sure the house is locked up, and I drink a glass of water. Then I brush my teeth and read a physical book, not on a screen, for a few minutes.
Reading a physical book is perfect for signaling to your brain that it's time to sleep. And I spend about 10 minutes to write my journal.
A journal? What do you write about?
Just a few sentences about something good that happened that day, or what I'm grateful for. It helps me end the day on a positive note. Then it's lights out.
That is a wonderful habit, Mark. I might need to try it.
You should. It's all about creating small habits that lead to a better cycle.
Well, we've covered the whole day, from the alarm clock to our late-night habits.
It was great sharing our different routines. It shows how varied our lives can be.
Thank you all for listening to our chat. We hope you enjoyed discussing our daily habits. Please remember to subscribe and give this episode a like.
And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time with more tips, stories, and daily life chats. So stay watching us. See you next time. Bye for now.